just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. Whoa. I need to survive. 'Cause without you by my side, I can't survive. I need you to survive. 'Cause without you by my side, I can't survive. And this can be the end. I won't just settle for being your friend. Our broken bond is not too late to mend. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. She said, boy, I want you to walk right, so I can give you one more chance. You're only living in your damn head. Without you by my side, I can't survive. I need you to survive. Without you by my side, I can't survive. Cause without you by my side, I can't survive.
Hey everybody, morning, welcome, afternoon, whatever time or day it is for you. I mean, it's like mid-morning for me, but for some, if you're like, hey, I hope everyone's having a good day. Hey, Gen X Mine, Lucy, Jackie, Sandy, Miss Ortiz. Hello, and good morning to everybody. I hope everyone's having a good day, night, wherever they are. I don't know if anybody's has I don't know how you want to put it, but what the friggity frig frag is going on? I don't know. I have been semi-tuned in to Gor World this week, and I wanted to take a look into like what's kind of coming up, what's going on, and I'm very intrigued by what's going on with Amber, this new Discord situation, screenshots that are coming out. There's some pretty disturbing things that I've seen, and I'm like, y'all, this could get bad real quick. Um, and then there's also Chantal, who's, I don't know what the hell colony she's on right now, but like, she's been acting weird. She's been doing the missing for several days in a row and then coming online for like short, brief periods of time. This has just changed very recently, ever since her and Salah had like that big breakup, and then now they're back together, but now she doesn't even like mention him or talk about him too much other than being angry, and then now she's just gone. Yeah, this doesn't follow the pattern. So what's going on? So I want to just take a look into what we can see, what's going on, and maybe provide some of my own little theories that are going on, not just from the cards, but y'all, a pattern gonna pattern. So, and if y'all want to agree with me, you can. If you don't have to. So, with that, just get my disclaimer out of the way. And first things first, reminder, everything that I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts, just my opinion, psychic downloads, and the such. So, if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So let's just take a look into what's going on. The first person I do want to take a look into, though, is Amber. And somebody left some really good comments on my one video about that I just did on Amber leaving the LCU. And apparently there's this lady, Gemini, man, I don't know, they, he, she, they. I want to take a look into what that's all about. I want to take a look into this Discord. And yeah, that's where I kind of want to start. And then we're definitely going to be looking into Foodie. And we'll probably end up doing some like weekly spreads as well. So let's dive into it. First, let's start with Amber, though. I am genuinely curious. I don't know if have you guys seen the screenshots that have been out and about? Have like you guys seen the screenshots from the Discord? Because if you haven't, like, they're concerning. They're concerning. Like, it's actually insane. Like, I'm concerned. I'm very, very, very concerned by like the stuff that I'm seeing. Because I'm like, this makes no sense. So yeah. I'm just curious. Uh, Ooh, Suburban Hillbilly. Thanks for watching. Yeah. You haven't seen the screenshots. So for those who haven't seen the Amberlynn, the new Amber Reid screenshots, so the Inkle has one of them on their community tab, but it is a picture of Amber in screenshot mode, essentially saying, oh, let me see if I can find them. Like, her screenshots are, she's asking for nudes. So she'd post a picture, hey, roll call in the Discord, at me if you, or now it's time to send your nudes. And then also there's another screenshot. I should be able to bring it up. Just let me, this is the other screenshot. So these are things that are going on. It says messages from ALR, at me for docs, at me for nude, at me for my Venmo. Yeah. So that is that's one of the screenshots. And then this is the other one. So yeah. Just gonna try and take those all off. So yeah, that is yeah, I thought we needed to take a look into these screenshots. Something's weird in the air. Something is very odd. I might have to go back and edit this video. But we will see what ends up happening. But yeah, you guys, they're screenshots and they are horrible. And I'm like, what the heck? So I want to take a look and to see what's going on. You guys need to see them. Yeah, so I feel like this is something that we need to bring up because this isn't right. It's now that we all know what I'm talking about, because some people haven't been following ALR because she's been over in the LCU and now she's being messy. So now let's take a look and see what we can see. Again, these are all on Discord. So let's take a look. But reminder, again, I don't know jack shit. I just see things online. The person who apparently took these screenshots is coming forward and saying, no, these are my screenshots. I took these. They are not altered in any way. So let's just see what's going on here with Miss ALR. General energy around this new Discord. What in the flibbity flib flab is going on? So let's see. Oh, all of her secrets are coming out, y'all. Oh, Amber. Why is it? What's the energy around this Discord? Y'all get ready for the secrets to start spilling out. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh yeah. I get you guys. Like, Escape. Yeah, she tried to blackmail Tammy when she was a teenager. She's trying to blackmail people, trying to get info on people. I don't go over to the LCU too much either. I kind of grab little recaps here and there. But I saw this come across my Twitter feed, and I'm like, I can't. I just can't. So, y'all, the energy around her in this Discord, her secrets are about to start spilling. Because this is the truth. Get ready. I do not believe she thought that those screenshots would get out. And I'm like, Amber, you wrote something down on a public platform, on a platform that can have screenshots. I hope you are okay with this following you. Because for material influence, it's Judgment Day, baby. It's Judgment Day. Y'all, it's time to face the consequences for her action. This is the energy around this Discord and her. I don't know. I do not believe these people are her friends. These are not her friends. These are not her friends. Because the hopes, I just want to find peace and balance. I just want to be peace. I just want to be balanced. I want to be giving and I want to receive. She wants this to be like her healing era. Her, like, I get to be super peaceful. However, the energy around this, it's like, that's not going to happen because the unseen obstacle, she's up shit's creek without a paddle. And she's got nowhere to go. She doesn't know what to do, how to do it. Her hands are tied behind her back. And now she's going to be put on show because the show's over. Because everything's going to get... If she feels that she's safe in this, she's not safe. She's not safe in this Discord. She's not safe in this Discord. She's not safe. I don't know why she feels the need to be so safe or why she feels so bold. She feels like she's untouchable, but in reality, she's not. Because what's coming for her? Accountability, legal action. Amber, I just want to say you are reaping what you are sowing. She's going to have accountability come from this. I wish her all the best. Because here in the past, yeah, you thought you were high on your hog. You had the ability. You were in a committed relationship. You're in committed things. You're all a part of this big old group cult thing. And here in the future, the world, she's going to keep repeating the same cycles over and over here. Hey, Liz, you just came in. We just started. This is the first spread about Miss ALR, but you might have missed the screenshots that I showed about alleged stuff coming out against ALR in Discords that she's sending. And yeah, this energy around this Discord, this new one, she is up shit's creek without a paddle. she's going to be facing some consequences here, I believe, for her actions around this Discord. Whether this is public scrutiny, this could be actual legal action. There is going to be issues, and she better be very careful because everything is being documented. Because at the bottom of the deck, she feels like she is strong, she's powerful, she's the center of the stage. She feels like, I got this. I am the guardian to... I'm the guardian. No one can get past me. I'm smarter than everybody else. No one's going to get around me. No one's going to be smarter than me. But shit's going to keep coming out. This is ALR. This is just her general energy around this Discord. So much info is going to start leaking here. Oh my goodness. There's so much info that's going to start leaking out of this Discord. Let's take a look at what kind of info is going to be leaking out of this Discord. Actually, first things first, I'm going to pull a different card. I'm going to pull a card for all of us, and for Amber from my deck called the Mother Mary Oracle. It's become one of my favorite decks. Really great messages. Also, Liz, ooh, have fun. Have fun with the corgis. Alrighty. So what came out is 12. Our Lady of Peaceful Change. For Miss Amber. Our Lady of Peaceful Change. Change is coming to you now, my dear child. It is a change that has been triggered by the loving prayers held deep within your heart. This change does not have to be difficult for you. Trust in me, and I shall ensure that you are supported through this change, that you are held safely and securely in my heart. As you transition from one way to another, I would like you to use your energy for more worthy purposes than unnecessary worry. Trust me a little more and know that the changes you are encountering now or soon will are actually the blessings of my answer to your prayers. Ooh, shnikes. Yes. So Our Lady of Peaceful Change comes when change is either happening now or it is on the way to us soon as an answer to our prayer. Not all change has to be difficult. Change can evoke thoughts of upheaval, uncertainty, instability, and even fear. We all have different capacity to accept change with equanimity, depending on the circumstances and situation. Sometimes it may seem very frightening indeed. At other times, it might not be so frightening. It may even be considered exciting, even whilst there are moments of confusion and uncertainty. Yeah, there's a change coming for Amber. I hope she's ready, because it's like, it's time for change. Whether she's ready for it or not. It's ready or not, here I come. Night is young. In the crowd, oh so loud. I don't know, I can't remember the name of the song, but that's the one. It's like, ready or not, here I come. Oh, goodness gracious. What else do we got? Well, actually, you know what? I want to do this healing and affirmation for all of us. So imagine that you are outside a sunlit room that is quiet and serene. You feel drawn to enter the room because it feels so lovely and peaceful. Become aware of the sound of gentle, relaxed breathing. You sense a mother lovingly holding a child. Both are completely peaceful, breathing easily in harmony and with each other. This is a harmony that cannot be disturbed. There is a chair in the room for you, and the mother smiles as you enter and sit in the chair. Close your eyes and sit comfortably in that chair. Let yourself be a part of that peace, sitting quietly in that room. Stay there for as long as it feels good for you, and then finish by speaking out loud the following healing affirmation. Our Lady of Peaceful Change, Divine Mother Mary, who loves me without condition, is with me now. I accept her love, protection, and sublime grace. With gratitude and trust, I open to divinely inspired change for the greatest good. So be it. I don't know, I've been starting to do, especially when it comes to Amber, Foodie, I've been pulling a lot more from this deck because it feels like we need some like uplifting energy when we go there. Because like everything just seems so heavy as of late. So I'm like, you know what? Let's put some positivity in here before we start like diving really down into like the shit. So with that, let's go. So let's take a look here with morning cats for Nelson. Escape, Suburban Hillbilly, Brooke. We're gonna take a look if she's gonna come back to her channel. I'm already hearing no. But you know what? I've been saying that for a while. I have not felt that she was going to be getting her channel back. Or at least not for a while. Not without some significant change. So but that's just been my feeling. So let's just take a look into what's this shit, essentially, that Amber's kind of like gotten herself into on this new Discord. Because hot diggity damn. Like, this shit's wild. Hey, thank you for renewing your membership, Cats for Nelson. Let's take a look. What is this shit that Amber's kind of like got herself into when it comes to this new Discord with all these people? And I hear hell or high water, ma'am. You're going to go to hell or you're going to be in high water. Which one? I hope you know how to swim or you know how to regulate your heat or your body temperature. And if you can't do either, well, have fun. Oh boy. Because what's going on? She has got herself into a money. She's... What shit has she gotten herself into? Money. Money. She wants to be greedy. She wants to be selfish. She also, I'm looking at these vaults. So I'm going to try and bring this closer. When I look at this is my vampire deck. I love this deck. It's such a great one. But you can see all these vaults. It's like a vault of, it's like a blood vault in this one. But like she's trying to have all this vault of information. Also, look up here. These look like moons to me. Earth, moons, like different sectors of different people, places, things. It's like we're trying to like sector things out as well. So like what shit has she kind of brought herself into? She brought herself into a money pit and she's trying, it's like she wants to use this Discord in all Ledger for entertainment purposes only to gather information on people, places, things that Keemstar's Discord wouldn't allow her to do. AKA getting information on my haters, getting personal information, dox information, blackmail information, allegedly conspiracy, whatever. Why is this? Because she wants control, but also I don't know what's going on in the background, but her legacy, her community, it's like the community was failing me. Community was failing me? How much personal information does this woman have on people? It's really interesting. What has she kind of stepped into? It feels like a money... I keep hearing the money pit from like, I don't know if people know about the Curse of Oak Island, and I keep hearing it's the money pit. People are just gonna, she stuck her, she's in this Discord and it's just a endless drop of resources and time into something that's kind of failing. It's from material influence. She's super isolated. She's being isolated away from people, from money, from resources. What kind of money issues not is she having? But what is the money situation over there? Or why is she being isolated away from monetization? She's being isolated away from money, resources, time. It's like we're making you something exclusive. What's going on over here? Because the hopes. She's trying to find a new partner. Okay, so I can't remember exactly. So I'm sorry if I get this wrong, if it's not correct. But there was a comment. I was watching an Apathetic Vax recap video, and Keemstar said something about how Amber and Gemini, or like that group, they wanted to do something with like, now I want to say it was queer baiting, but I don't believe that's what it was. It's something to do with like catering to a certain niche within the queer space. So, and I would say, like, Liz, so you can't imagine that she would be the dominant voice with Keem involved. Yeah, but this Discord that she's a part of, this new one, this isn't Keemstar. This is a whole brand new one. She's completely, this is a completely separate one. She's not part of the LCU and Keemstar's little band of people no more. This is something completely separate. So again, going back to this, there was something that this group of people wanted to do. It felt like it was like a niche thing within like queer spaces or for queer people. I don't want to say it's queer baiting, but it's something to do with that. I can't remember the exact thing. And it feels like they want to cater to these type of people. Because looking at this Ace of Wands, this is like bow chicka wow wow. And so it's like they want to cater to these types of people, to a type of niche community that maybe does adult type work, knocking boots between the sheets, adult cam things. Like we might be like treading into like OF territory, except through Discord. Like that seems to be the hope here, especially with this Ace of Wands. Because the unseen obstacle, though, for what has Amber stepped into, she's big mama. She's big mama. She's the cash cow. Queen of Pentacles upright. There's also another person. How many females are on this Discord? Maybe not many females. But with the unseen obstacle here, Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of money to be made. But I don't know if she's going to be getting all that money. Weird, because the negative influence here, this is something that has to do, that comes from the past. Something that has to come from the past. Happier times, money made. She better be careful of that. This is an age-restricted Discord. Like, if it wasn't in those screenshots when they were taken or when they were sent, and the Discord was not age-restricted, this is going to get messy. Like, massively messy. Because this is my kid's card in this deck. But it's also happier times. Because what's going for this situation, she's being very sneaky. She's trying to have new things go out. They're being very sneaky. Getting in, get out, get what they want. Because here in the past, yeah, we can play whatever we want. And here in the future, we're going to party hard like rock stars. We're going to... What has Amber stepped in with this Discord? Content farm. At the bottom of the deck. This is going to pick off real quick. I'm going to say this is more like a content farm. You know how they have the low-cow farms? Like the low-cow, you got to get a squeeze of the milk out of the low-cows. This right here, this Discord is like a content farm. Is at the middle of the deck, or I should say in the middle of everything. Let's just see. Can we get some clarifiers for everything here, please? At the center of this is a growth opportunity, wanting to start new things. Like we can put new things out, grow, be bigger, better, best. Why is this? What has she stepped into? What front is this Discord fronting as? Yes, 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 yes. Versus what are they portraying it to be? Because, yep, material influences, she's trapped. There's no way out. She's going to be isolated. She's getting trapped in this. And there's no way out. Y'all, this is a content farm. And it's a ploy. It's a distraction for something much bigger. It's like we're the portal to your deepest desires and fantasies. and there might be law enforcement getting involved, or contracts, people getting involved because the unseen obstacle. People are going to be focused on one thing instead of what it really is and what the front is. She stepped into a landmine here, y'all, because the negative influence here, someone's overstepping, someone doesn't understand what they're being used for. Someone's just like, bring them in, reel them in, because what's going for this whole situation? Interesting. Moving forward, this whole... Girl, what did you get yourself involved in? What are these people doing? Because here in the past, there was many... Y'all, this new Discord... Now, again, I'm saying this all alleged for entertainment purposes only. I'm trying to put all the pieces together because, like, there's a lot of things that are being... How would I say this? The best way I can say it, it's like downloads are kind of being like a giant ass block. It's like a giant... Like... It's like I'm staring at a stage, but all the lights are off and the curtain is drawn and I'm not allowed to see anything. I'm just sitting here in the audience and like the third balcony trying to see what's going on and I can't see a damn thing. But what I can infer from like the program, from the pamphlet that I got walking into the show, the best way I can describe it is that from the pamphlet, this whole Discord thing, it's like, oh, we're gonna have Amber here, it's going to be fun, you get to engage with her, get to do some down and dirty things. But then like if you turn like the pamphlet over to the back, it gives you like a detailed like historical thing of like the context of the play, and then it gives you, and like with the historical context of it, it's kind of whack. Like it's set in like, this is what the show's supposed to be, but it's pretty and flowy, so it makes it sound good. And then there's like, I'm looking behind the scenes of the curtain, and there is like dealing of certain substances going on behind everything. So it kind of almost looks like one of those pizza fronts or laundromat fronts. That's what this feels like to me. And Amber's getting kind of trapped into it. I don't know what contracts she signed. I don't know what dirt they have on her. But this Discord, what did she fall into? This is a front of like, oh, come and do stuff with Amber or engage here. But all your personal info is going to get taken, used as blackmail, and then will be used in future to extract money from you. For, I want to say like exploitation. That's what this kind of feels like to me. And that's what Amber's kind of stepped into. These people are not good people, and they are trying to make a buck off of her. There's also something going on underneath that I really don't want to take a look into, because I just don't want to go that far. And here at the bottom of the deck, this is going to be accelerated quite quickly. This is like, do not join this Discord. Please don't. It's not worth it. There is some really weird activities going on there that I would not personally be comfortable sharing any personal info there. Pictures, nudes, nothing. So don't. Like, yeah, and monkey bananas. Yeah, nothing good ever comes out of these types of Discords. I don't know if anyone's been following the Nova Online series, or Nova Online, and how many Discords he's been a part of where he's been caught saying things that aren't good, or exposing himself, saying things allegedly about like underage individuals. I'm like, Amber, don't become Nova 2.0. Please don't. But it's sounding like that's where this is allegedly going. So Be freaking careful. Be careful. Y'all, this is messed up. Okay, so I want to take a look at the leaders of this so-called Discord that she's now a part of. What are their intentions with this Discord? Let's just see. Y'all, we're heading into a very dark timeline. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, hee hee, ha ha, that's what we all want to be here for. Like, no. No, 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 no. What's going on? They want to cause divisiveness. Why is this? This is like... This Discord, they want to make money at the bottom of everything. These are grifters, scammers, scam artists, allegedly conspiracy, whatever. That's what they want out of this Discord. The organizers of this Discord, they want to create disharmony. Why is this? They want to create all of this. Why? Because they want to expose it. They want to expose people. They want to expose others, because for material influence they want to be able to say, haha, no, go look everywhere else. What these organizers of this Discord, like, they want to not take accountability for their actions or for their money making ways. This to me feels like we want to do, like, you know, they have like the phone scammers and they'll try and like get money out of you, like over a phone call saying, oh, you have this going wrong or that going wrong, or you need to pay X amount of money, otherwise we're going to release your nudes, or these messages saying X, Y, Z. And they want to exploit this and make money under the table for something. That's what I'm feeling here, because their hopes is like, yeah, we're gonna keep this all under the table. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know, and you're gonna be too embarrassed to talk about it. But the unseen obstacle here is that they are running scared. There's also like people are figuring them out a lot sooner. Also, because the negative influence here is the Page of Pentacles. They're gonna get too greedy for their britches, but also this is money, this is lawyers, this is like, y'all need to end this right now. What's going for them though? They're gonna be successful. Y'all, don't go to this Discord. Just don't, please. Because they're going to be freaking successful in getting what they want, having their people doing what they want, getting XYZ things out of them. Stop. Please. If you don't have internet awareness, please. Because the unseen obstacle, 8 of Wands, we were kind of disjointed. This didn't go off with a hitch before, and now here in the future, someone's leading this, and then they're going to have a whole bunch of people behind them. This new Discord is all about exploitation, making money under the table, and God, what do I want to call it? They want to not just exploit people, they want to blackmail people. That's what I'm really getting. That's what this new one is all about. I'm just okay. That's the organizers of this new Discord that Amber's a part of. Again, I'm not saying that this is the LCU. No. This isn't the LCU we're reading on. We're looking at the new Discord that Amber is a part of that is not associated with the LCU, but members that were formerly a part of the LCU. Not current ones. You're not catching me. So, yeah, this is ridiculous. Don't you dare send nothing over that way. Nothing. And the image that keeps coming to my mind, and like the example that keeps coming to my mind of what this is kind of like about. So, you know how high schoolers, teens, people in their 20s, college kids, like, they will like send their like nudes to like friends or partners, and then people will then like blackmail them or bully them and say like, we're going to expose these, and then everyone's going to bully them, and then that student or person ends up like taking them like self-exiting. That's the type of vibe I get here. It's either you pay up or this gets exposed. Like, this is mean girl behavior. This is a... Yeah. And I'm gonna say what I am like, again, I'm gonna have to keep reiterating this. Those were the organizers of the Discord. I'm not saying Amber is an organizer of the Discord. I'm saying Amber's definitely a draw to the Discord, but I don't think she was the one who organized it. So yeah, I am fully disgusted at all of this. So that's what I'm getting here. That's like that is the messages that I'm seeing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go much further. What do you mean that's escape? What do you mean that's the kind of thing that she did with Crystal's parents? What do you mean? She said, I filmed stuff of you, and then she, like, tried to, like, say, I'll release this if you don't let me? What? I've never heard of that. What? If someone could explain... What? Great. 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 Okay, we're gonna get off this topic now because that was really freaking dark. Oh, I mean, she acted like she was Crystal's age. Okay, escape. Yeah. Yeah, escape. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, because yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, yeah, she is older than Crystal. Yes. And she was very similar and when she was with Destiny as well. So, alrighty. I'm gonna get off that topic because that right there is a pit. I don't want to go any farther down. And my team is kind of like, you said what you needed to say, and now I am starting to overheat a little bit. It's kind of warm now. Jeez Louise, I am not happy. Okay. I am now going to take a look into Miss ALR and kind of just what's kind of coming up next for her. What's going on with her? Outside of the Discord drama, what's going on with her? I don't want to deal with more Discord shit because this is well, I kind of want to throw up a little bit. I honestly am just kind of done with that. Like, that's Amber, why be a face of that? Oh yeah, Liz, we will definitely. But here's the thing. Honestly, Chantal is a whole mess on herself. But at least hers is not that dark right now. It could get that bad. Suburban, yeah, I'm not surprised at anything she does either. I'm just shocked at this point of like, what the flippity flip flab woman. And I keep coming back to this quote that I keep hearing, and it comes from Fupa Cheese on from LCU. And you know what? I'm going to actually say that she probably might be right. And she's like, Amber's not smart enough to pull a lot of this stuff off. And so, like, again, am I believing Amber is like 10 toes down in all of this? I don't know. And I don't really want to take a look. But I don't believe she's has the complete smarts of how that whole thing works. But she is a very good face to bring people in with. Oh, yeah. So, okay, let's take a look. What else is going on with Miss Amber right now? What else can we know? And kind of just go from there. What else can we know about Miss Amber? She's having control of something. Oh, boy. Girl. Stop trying to be the CEO of something. You have no idea of what's really going on. You gads. Um, shit. Amber, you have just effed yourself over almost completely. Yeah. She just signed one of the worst contracts she ever could have signed. So at the bottom of the deck, I'm gonna start there. She is not doing so hot when it comes to money. This is Amber, just what else is going on in Amber's life. She's not doing so hot with money. I'm gonna say that because at the center of it with the Emperor upright and the wand, she's trying to get her personal power back in order. She's trying to set intentions. She's trying to be the ruler of her own world of things going on. Why is this? Because she's been naive and going and doing different things. Because it's time for her to move on. It's time for her to complete things. But this is really interesting. So the Fool is the first card of the deck. It's like this is the endings and beginnings of new. It's like you're first starting out and you're doing things. However, this is reversed. So it's like you keep trying to do, it's like you're going on a fool's journey. To clarify this, because you're at the end of one and then now you're leaping into another one because you want the power. She just wants the power about certain people, places, things, because you're like, I'm going to end other things and I'm just going to go blindly into the next thing. Because from material influence, she thought she was getting screwed over on money, contracts, deals. Why is this? Because she wants to be protected. Also, there's some sort of divination that she has been getting. I don't know who's been doing readings for her, but it does feel like she has been trying to get readings done for her, or somebody is doing readings for her and they are not being accurate, in my opinion. And they are being very inaccurate and telling her what she wants to hear, instead of what she needs to hear. Because from the material influence, or because the hopes here, 10 of Swords, she's like, I'm not being backstabbed and betrayed. I'm moving on with my life. Everyone else was backstabbing and betraying me. Also, her health, something's wrong with her health right now. I don't know what's going on with it, but her hopes here is like she needs to seek treatment for something. There's something wrong with her body. Or maybe she's trying to cover a medical bill right now, an emergency room bill that she hasn't talked about. Again, she needs money for this. So she needs to have control of the money and getting what she needs. There's a medical bill maybe that she needs to pay that she hasn't been paying. Because the unseen obstacle here is the Death card reverse. Change is a coming. Evil eye as well. Spiritual warding off negativity. Girl, to ward off negativity, to change, to be better, to protect you, you might need to learn what you need to be protected from. Because the negative influence here, she signed a bad contract, a bad deal. What divination? Who's reading cards for her? Who's either reading cards for her, or what does she do? Like, who is giving her advice? Ding, 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 ding. Who is giving her spiritual advice? Is she pulling her own cards right now? I don't know if she is, but whoever is pulling, who's ever pulling shit for her, I really want for her to say, like, one, she's overpaying. Two, like, she needs to, like, get her ass in gear and start taking a look at, one, what the hell are they saying to her? Because this something not making sense. So what's going for her? She has this plan. She's putting on an act. She's like, oh, I'm just trolling to, like, get away from accountability and actions. However, she's, like, losing more money than what she's making. Because here in the past, I'm having to move on. Gotten messages. moving on, trying to do new things. And here in the future, she wants to build something, but it's built on sinking sands. This is a failing project. She's going to put a shit ton of money into something, and it is going to fail. She wants to build something, but it's built on unsteady foundations. It's built on her money. It's built on a legacy that is tarnished. Because at the bottom of the deck, this is all about twin flames, unhealthy attachments, healing old things. Sometimes they need to be reset back to zero to figure it all back out again. That's what I'm getting from this reading. What's going on with her? You want to have control. You want to do things. Sometimes we need to reset you back to zero. And I'm not saying like, oh, she's going to be like, oh, she's going to go back to age 0. No, you need to be reset back to 0. So you need to be reset back to a time where maybe there wasn't resources available to you. You need to be able to put in the effort to understand where you need to go and how to build. Because this isn't about, oh, you're building off of like your trauma. You need to work through, you need to build through your trauma, not on top of your trauma. And that's kind of what I'm getting here, is that we need to strip you down to 0 so you can build through your trauma, not on top of it. So you can work it out. You can heal it. Patch things that need to be patched. Like bandage the festering wounds instead of just ignoring it and building on top of it, because it's always been built on a shaky foundation. So things are going to fall down and fail. Oh, hell. This all has to do too with unhealthy attachments, karmic connections. There's going to be some people too, I feel, that she might have, that she feels really like, oh, you guys are like my soulmate or like my soul tribe. And I want to say to that, yeah, there's some people who feel like they're part of her soul tribe. But I want to take a look into like, why do you feel like they're your soul tribe? Why do you not like someone? Take a look at what do you not like in somebody? And why are you, what's the phrase? Why are you so triggered? What in that person triggers you? And what do you see in that person that you don't like about yourself? I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. Let's just do a quick, anything else you guys want me to know about Amber? What's going on there? Yeah. Oh yeah, Darkwick. Yeah, Foodie was haunted there for things were going cray cray during Ramadan. Yeah. Oh, dark. Yeah, I could see that. You know what? Let's take a look at that. Yeah, I want to take a look into. I actually want to take a look into Amber. Who's giving readings to Amber, and what is this person's intention? Because like I haven't been doing readings on Amber all too much here as of late. I don't know. I just haven't been felt called to. And I was pretty consistent with them because I mean there always seemed to be something interesting going on or things to read on. But let's just take a look. I want to take a look at this person who's doing readings for Amber or giving her spiritual guidance. What is this person? Who is this person? Why is this person? So I don't know who's been giving these readings to Amber, but this is somebody who is just delaying the inevitable crash. Why is it? Because we're trying to get every little penny out of you that we can. Or not every little penny, but it's giving it to her. Because this person wants the coin, they want the bag. I think they want Amber's money. This person, whoever it is, whether this is ALR herself, I hear it's no. I don't think ALR is. Again, I keep feeling Amber isn't giving readings to herself as often as people would assume. There is somebody doing this for her. And you know what? I'll see if it comes up. Unseen obstacles. It's not connected up to higher source. This isn't coming. These aren't messages from the divine, y'all. This is gonna cost. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is whoever's giving her these readings. This is bad, y'all. This is really bad. I just want to pull some other things again, y'all. Does she use Chat GPT? I'm just gonna say it. Girl, are you using Chat GPT to give you tarot readings? Because that's what this is feeling like. Especially from the hopes here. Yeah, I just want inner peace. I want inner harmony, but this is also online stuff. The unseen obstacle too. She just wants to be playful and lighthearted and other things. There's a negative influence. Yep. Yep. Oh, heckaronies. I think she's using Tarot GPT, in my opinion here. That's what I'm going to say that she's using. Because I keep feeling like, hey, is Amber giving herself tarot readings? Yes. Is she giving them as often as we believe she is? No. Is another person doing tarot readings for her? Yes. I do not believe this part, but the other part of this is that I think she's using a lot of Chat GPT to do so. Hey, Pendulin. So I think she's using Chat GPT for tarot readings. I just keep getting this feeling. And I would like to say, for those who do like using Chat GPT, again, AI is definitely something we are going to have to accommodate here in the future. It just is. Like, industry is pushing it. So if there's a capitalistic way of using it, they're going to push it till it can't. Also, we're in the age of Aquarius. New technologies are going to be coming forward. AI seems to be that prevailing technology that is going to be propulsion. That is going to be the propulsion of new industry, technology, and things moving forward in this age of Aquarius. I can't stop it. Y'all can't stop it. This happened when we had the Industrial Revolution back in the day. So, like, I mean, I can't stop that. But what I am feeling here for Chat GPT, and I'm going to say this as someone who has done a fair bit of marketing work in my years, professionally, as well as just like website cookies, all the other things, and like how that all is managed on the back end. Chat GPT, when it gives you tarot readings, it's using pattern recognition. It's using cookies. It's using your search history. It's using a lot of that stuff to give you tarot readings. It's going to use all your previous Chat GPT things. Whatever email you're signed into, it has probably access to all the data in your emails. It has all the access into the pages that you recently liked, your YouTube feed, your Twitter feed, your social medias, anything that is connected to it, your IP address, like your credit card. If you have like your credit card like linked under like your like to a certain email account, like through Google or Apple Pay or something, whatever your purchases are, like Chat GPT is going to have access to that, because that's how everything is so connected. And so Chat GPT is going to know everything. It's not going to be, oh, it's a psychic thing in the world. No, it's using all your data to give you a reading. If you don't like believe me, like, again, I worked in marketing. I see all this stuff. Everything's connected now. That's how this shit works. Me as a human, I mean, I have the ability to download energy. That's what I got. I don't use this doop-a-doop-a-doop-oo and pop a thing out. Nah. But no, that's the thing. An example of this, yeah, it is terrifying, right? So going back into who is the person doing all those readings, well, whatever these readings are, this is kind of being done to like prolong the inevitable. Why is this? Because they want to keep this person attached, keep using it, keep doing all these things. Also, I feel like the state of a mind of a person, right? Because for material influence, it's like a snake shedding its skin, transformation, rebirth, infinite cycles. But this is also a snake in the grass wanting all the money that Amber allegedly has, or the land of milk and honey. I want the monies, or I want all the engagement. I want all the data and the info. Because the hope here is like, I want to communicate new things, bring peace, bring meditation, help people move forward, help balance things out. Unseen obstacle though here, she's not connecting up to a higher source. Whoever this person is, this program is not actually connecting up to a higher source. It's just collecting and using data that the squirrel is been collecting and storing away and using and playing around with. Because the negative influence here is, again, someone just wants peace, someone just wants balance. However, the Seven of Wands, there's a big-ass dragon in the background that you're gonna have to face. You cannot escape consequences. You cannot escape accountability. Because what's going for this whole situation? It's time for old systems to go away. It's time for the old foundations. Old foundations need to go. It's also starting of new things. Because here in the past, I don't know what happened when it came to her and tarot readings and other things, but there was a catalytic point of like, I need to like, was in a deep, dark place. I had some sudden transformations. How can I transition to the new part? And then here in the future, the Queen of Cups reversed. Again, this person's not going to stop. This program's not going to stop because in reality, they want to go to this next plane. They want to get to the next level. They want to ascend. They want to go to the next. They want to essentially graduate from chapter 1 and go to chapter 2. But with the Queen of Cups here, we're not listening up to our higher intuitive selves. We are having people who are using magic in vain, divination in vain. This is someone who's very manipulative in nature. Again, if this is a program or a person, both ways. So, yeah, this is, yeah. Again, I feel like she's using Chat GPT for some stuff. There could also be another person, so it could be trying to do like both of them. This is not so. Again, I don't mind the Tower here for her, but again, it's like, but having it be reversed, I'm just like, ma'am, the Tower is probably the best card in tarot. Yes, change is brewing, but you keep delaying it. You keep delaying the change. You keep delaying, denying. So your tower that you just keep building taller and taller and taller on unshaky foundations is just going to crumble and fall, and it's going to be a hell of a lot higher. So why don't you just make it a short one so it doesn't hurt as much? Instead of a tall one where you're going to be like, ah, and falling and flailing. So that's what's going on. Also, yes, for those who might not be here for my Chat GPT rants, y'all, I got a beef with Chat GPT for tarot readings. But that's just me. I got a beef with it. Can't beef with it. I just don't trust it. I have my whole own working theories on AI, tarot, energy. Like, if you don't know a little bit about me, my background is actually in energy, specifically renewable energy, but like I still took some electrical engineering classes, so I understand electrons, the movements, energy, and stuff. So like I have a lot of theories on this. So yeah. So it's just wild. I have a lot of theories on this whole thing, and sorry if I go off on it. Because AI, computers, how does our energy influence algorithms? How doesn't it? Is it just pattern driven? Is it emails? Is it subliminal influences? What is it? I'm trying to figure it out. So, but separate topic for a separate video. So, yeah, I get you, Liz. I get you. I'm not a big fan of AI expansion either. But I know that yeah. I think there's an ethical way of doing it, but I don't think it's being done ethically. Well, I'll just leave it at that. Okay. So now that's Amber, the whole divination shenaniganery. I'm just gonna, that was a good segue actually to just take a little bit of a breather, because now we're gonna go to like we're going to do a reading for Amber. We're just going to do her weekly. We're just going to do her weekly. How is she going to do this week? Like, what's her weekly energy? So yeah, let's just take a look. What's going on with Amber over the course of this week? So we'll start on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So let's just take a look here. What's going on for Amber this week? Fine. I will shuffle a little bit more. So let's take a look. What is Amber's week going to be looking like? So starting on April 27th and going to May 3rd of 2026. How is Amber's week going to be? So the Lover's upright for Monday. Deeper connections, feeling good, but this is also like a codependency card. So like becoming codependent, relationships, new girlfriend. To me, this is like deeply unhealthy relationships because you're becoming codependent on one another. It's like, I can't live without you type of energy. Tuesday, Six of Cups reversed. Unhealthy, but unhappy memories from the past. It's like I'm being nostalgic. I'm wanton for the past. Like the shouldas, the couldas, the would have beens. Type of energy. This could be past relationships. This could be like her childhood that she's going to be looking back upon. Because Wednesday, equal balance of things. Not money issues, but she might have to be paying more for something than what she initially thought. This could be the giving and receiving of like, I've given a lot of info or I've given a lot of stuff, but I've received little in return. Is there like an issue with like a paycheck or something? I don't know when she's supposed to get paid from Keem. What that pay schedule looks like or whatever programs or things that she's on, but there seems to be an issue with money or resources being given to her, or it's like she didn't get a certain cut or percentage of something that she thought that she was supposed to. Thursday, big change is coming whether she's wanting to or not. This is a massive internal change. No, it'd be a massive external change. She's got a big change on Thursday. Something is coming to an end, so something new can begin. The Death card, yeah, you got that big lumen monster in the background, but just because something is ending, that just means it makes room for something new to come in. So something must end, so something new can begin. This is death, this is rebirth, this is the mess. Cycles can be very messy at the end, but the birth of something new can be beautiful. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's like something's gonna end on Thursday, so something new can begin. This also could be health scares as well. Then we have Fridays, Three of Wands. We're resurrecting something from the past. This is just her energy. Resurrecting something from the past. She's trying to plan new places forward. This is also offerings as well. I don't know if she does like Tarot Fridays or something, or if like she goes and she gets readings or something. Maybe a reading is going to come out on her on Friday. I feel like that could be a strong possibility. That's kind of going to help her plan next steps forward. What should I do? What shouldn't I do? Then we have Saturday, Heartbreak McGee. This could be a breakup with a current partner. This could be a breakup with certain people, places, things, friend groups, platonic relationships, friendships, romantic relationships. There just seems to be a heartbreak coming Saturday, and then there's Sunday. Again, we're not listening up to our higher intuitive selves. We aren't listening. And we're trying to manifest. We're trying to get what we want. But at the same time, we aren't seeing the writing on the wall. We keep trying to pound a square nail into a square peg into a round hole, and it's not working. It's like, I'm trying these things, and what's being said is what I want to hear, but what I'm hearing isn't reality. Because at the bottom of the deck for the whole week, it's secrets. There's secrets coming out. Things are being told about her. Things are being told to her. Things are supposed to be coming to light, but whether or not she wants to acknowledge them, or whether or not she wants to, hey, whether or not she wants to accept them for what they truly are, that is completely up to her. I'm not here to say you need to think about this, or you need to think about that way, you need to think about it this way. And when in reality, she's just here. You just go do you, boo. You just go do you. You think how you want to think. When reality comes in, that will become your reality. Whatever you think, whatever you feel, that's all on you. I can't change in that, but that's what I'm seeing. So that's what I'm seeing for her upcoming week. She might have some secrets coming up. This could be Discord. This could be messages. Because at the bottom of, in the middle of the deck, girl is going to be kind of going through it. 2 of Swords upright, which is like she's indecisive about certain people, places, things. Also, they're seeing. Whenever I see this tree, it reminds me of the Whomping Willow from Harry Potter, and it's like you're driving, you've made bad decisions, and then you run the flying car into the Whomping Willow. And it just starts hammering you down because you're like, you didn't make the decision. So it's like, you stopped and rested at the wrong place at the wrong time. Why is this? Because you're trying to just find home, but people have been lying to you about it, and now it's going to cause fights. Because you want to kiss the ring. You want to have you want to be the strongest, the bestest, because you are going to have the best relationships. But in reality, you're holding back on everything because you're hoping out for all hopes for that money, for the fame, the recognition, for having a commitment, marriage, whatever you want to call it. Because of the pesky King of Cups. I want to be emotionally fulfilled, emotionally validated, because I don't feel love in my real life. So I'm trying to find it in other places outside of me. And that's kind of what I'm going to say. All right. I'm just going to leave it at that. So that's what I got for Amber. I'm just going to leave it at that. She's a whole hot mess. You know what? Good for her. Good for frickin' her. I'll let her make her bed. And if that just seems to be on a bed of nails, well, that's where she's chosen to make her bed. So, do we really want to pull the Lovers card for Ayla considering who she's with? I mean, guys, at this rate, Amber's the only one who can save herself. And that's it. Amber's the only one who can save herself. And if I know there's a lot of us who don't want to see Amber fail. We want to see her like succeed. We want to see her get better. We want to see her put effort into herself. However, she has to be the one that chooses that. She has to be the one that chooses herself at the end of the day. We cannot choose for her. We cannot save her. And I'm just going to say it here too. Why hook your line to a sinking ship? So I'm just going to say that too. Why hook your line to a sinking ship? Amber's the one who has to patch the holes in her own boat. People have given her many resources that she has on her ship that she can use and patch her own. She can patch them. She has many buckets to bail herself out with, but yet she has chosen to instead punch more holes into her boat. That is what is going on. So let her make her own decisions. I know a lot of people want to be like, oh my gosh, she's dating this person. Oh, she's saying this. Oh, I'm like, whatever. You go do you, Amber. You're the one who has to choose you at the end of the day. You're the one who has to fix your sinking ship instead of putting holes in it. I don't put holes in it for you. You do that all on your own. So, with that, let's take a look into Miss Foodie Beauty. Chantal, what's going on? How we doing? What you doing? So, what's going on with Miss Chantal? What's going on with her? How we doing? How she's doing? I got my own personal theories of what she's up to, which I'm actually going to... Oh, I'll wait till the end for that. Let's just see. What's going on with Miss Chantal? She's been acting weird. She's been going MIA since she's had this vehicle, which is very unlike her. If people very unlike her. Where's she going? Why can't you do content with the car? Seems like you've been out all the time, but you don't film. You don't take us on car beezes. Where are you going? Why have you been gone so much? This is very unlike you, Chantal. What's going on? Are you seeing someone who is refusing to be on camera with you because they don't love you enough to be on camera with you? Okay. All right. Hey, Rose. We're just gonna end the foodie, so perfect timing. We just got done with Amber and that hot mess. Oh yes, we can also look into her cryptids. Also, I have a question for you all. Has anyone taken a look to see whatever road she was on last night? Were there any fires that were like on that road like this morning or last night? Because I don't know if people have like realized whenever a foodie goes to like a haunted location or like a location, it seems like there always seems to be like a fire like a day or two afterwards. I don't know. It just seems like a really weird coinky dink. But oh yeah. Oh, Gen X mind. Yeah. She was being mad disrespectful last night doing ghost hunting. Yeah. I've seen a lot worse. But we will see. Again, y'all, I'm gonna keep saying it. What? She wasn't even in the right place? Oh, wow. Weird. Huh. But yeah, I'm just gonna say, why isn't Chantal coming on camera as the person that she's with doesn't love her enough to come on camera with her anymore? Oop. Because if I'm not mistaken, the person that she's been spending time with, used to come on camera with her all the time. Didn't have a problem with it. What? Does he not like you anymore? What's going on at the center of this? What's her energy? She's super happy, y'all. How's she doing? She's super happy. She's getting her bells rung. She's like over the moon. Like somebody, I'm spending time with somebody. Why is this? Because I mean, my dark and my dirty and my nasty is working. All my rituals are working. She seems to be happy because some sort of nasty, dirty ass ritual seemed to have worked for her. Because from material influence, she's keeping so many secrets from all of us right now. And she's so happy. It's like, I have all my secrets are hidden. People don't know how I'm making my money, really. They aren't finding my stuff. I'm like pulling the wool over everybody's eyes. And like, they don't need to work. Like, people don't know. And they keep going back to Salah instead of her one true love, but whatever. Because her hopes is, I'm going to get away with it. I'm going to get away with it. I don't have to face accountability for my actions. The unseen obstacle, though, she is running low on cash. She's running low on cash. She's running low on health. She's running low on resources. She is not the land of milk and honey. Also, she is losing a lot of her power of what she once had. Because the negative influence is that she's kind of having to play a part right now. She's having to play a part. Her hands are tied. She's a puppet being controlled by other people, places, things. And what I'm getting from this as well is a lot of her content that what she's talking about, the food that she's eating, like what she's having to do is being directed by people outside of her, which she is. And so essentially she's becoming a puppet in somebody else's like play. And so, which I don't think she's happy about, but it's the money, right? Because what's going for her, she's very unbalanced emotionally, spiritually, physically. She is not doing so hot right now. I do think, and I'm getting this too, it is easier for her to be told, go here, eat this, say this, than doing content on her own right now, because her brain is really scrambled up. Also, she is on, in my opinion here, a lot of substances to keep her pain down, to keep her mind numb, so she doesn't rage out, lash out, or say something that she shouldn't. Because here in the past, yeah, she's living a double life, y'all. Living a double life. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I'm living a double life. And here in the future, whatever cult-like stuff that she's working on, she's being abandoned by. Whatever ritual stuff that she's doing, it's not going to work much longer. Also with the Hierophant here, someone who she's wanting a commitment from, she's not going to get that commitment. She's always going to be in this situationship. She's always going to be, it feels like to me, a side piece. She's never going to have the ring on the finger, the commitment that she is so craving. Because at the bottom of the deck, she's trying to move on. She's trying to go from point A to point B. Is she trying to move? Because it definitely feels like it. And I don't know where she's moving to or how she's moving. Alrighty, what else is going on here at the center of it? She is putting on a giant mask. Putting on the performance of a lifetime of, I'm happy, I'm good. Why is this? Because, again, she is overindulging in her vices. She is poisoning herself. Bad food, ill, sick, poison, overindulgence in her vices. She is all over the place. She is on her happy juice. She is on her happy pills. She is on some nose candy, some snow. She's on anything and everything to manage her emotions right now. Because from material influence, she is trying to keep secret messages, confessions, nudges around secrets. She's trying to keep communication under wraps from other people, from people on public platforms. Because the hopes here, she wants to create enough obstacles and she wants to create enough like hurdles for people to not get at her, for her to get away with whatever dirty, nasty shenanigans she's been up to. Because again, the unseen obstacle here, people are protected, Chantal. There are people who are protected. She says, oh, I'm protected. All this negativity you're sending my way, well, I'm just taking it and using it, and I'm going to outlive all of you. And I'm like, girl, stop it. Other people are just as protected as you believe you are. Because the negative influence here is things have been moving very, very slowly. One small step at a time. What's going for her? Wearing sunglasses, spiritual sign, discernment, seeing beyond the shine. Interesting. She doesn't wear sunglasses all that often. Like what's going for her is I think she's starting to see that she's been played. I think she sees things, she feels things, but she's trying to numb herself out to them so she doesn't have to acknowledge them. Because here in the past, she's been building up this double life. And here in the future, it's time to remove the old. It's time to clean shit up. Because it's time, again, I keep seeing this Saturn card. This Saturn card, discipline, karma, structure, dad energy, has been coming forward in the future for her for quite a while now. Because at the bottom of the deck, she's trying to move to make money. She's making money moves to get money. She's trying to get luck. She's trying to get material manifestation. More money in her pockets. She's trying it. But man, there is some discipline coming for her. There is actions for her. There are reactions to her actions that are coming forth. I don't want to call it karma because it seems like karma is such a bad thing. What I'm going to say is there are reactions to your actions, and that is what is going to be coming back to her. There are always going to be reactions to your actions. The actions of which you take today will come back to have reactions that may come back to you 3 years later. Okay, I'm just going in. Okay. Well, hi, Hannah. Oh, goodness. She's being reported to the Ottawa Health. Oh, boy. Hey, Brianne. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Oh yeah, Darkwick. It could be the end of the cult. It could be the end. It's time to take some sort of trash out. Again, there are reactions to your actions. That's what I'm getting. There are reactions to your actions, girl. Okay. Again. Girl. Where's she been spending all of her time at? And why won't they be on camera with you? Whether it's your aunt, whether it's her aunt, no, whether it's your aunt Chantal, your aunt, your aunt, your mom, why won't they be on camera with you? Why won't they be shown? Why won't the one that you've been spending all your time with as of late, whether that's late at night or during the day, why won't he be seen on camera with you? Doesn't he love you enough to do that for you? I don't know. I would think if someone loves you enough, if they take all that money from you, that you should get something out of the deal. And whether that's a having a knocking boots between the sheets moment. I mean, where's your kickback? Monetarily. Doesn't seem like it's a fair trade. But that's just me. Should be equal give and take, right? But he won't be seen on camera with you? Wow. Where's she been spending all of her time, y'all? King of Pentacles, upright. Huh? Well, someone who's been taking all your money. Who's she been spending all of her time with? Someone who's been taking all of her money. They're greedy, they're selfish. I mean, might be a little bit more olive-skinned. Might have a little bit of a beard or a goatee every once in a while. Nicely trimmed hair, likes to dress nice. Someone who's been taking all of her money. Why is this? Because you can't let go of him. You can't let go. You won't let go. Who she spend all of her time with? Y'all, don't be obtuse. Why is this? Because she can't let go of him. She's never been able to let go of him. Because from a material influence, she wants him to commit. Again, I'm going to ask you, Chantal, why are you not allowing, why does he refuse to commit to you? You give him all this money, you give him all this praise, you give him all this time, you give him all these resources, yet he still won't commit to you? He still won't come on camera with you again? Come on now. What does that tell you? Whether you want to acknowledge it or not. You want him to bring you flowers? Then have him bring you flowers. I'm pretty sure if you told him XYZ, this is what I would like, considering all those resources I've given you, my time, my money, my energy, he could at least give you a little bit back. Or does he not even want to stick his peen in you anymore? Come on now. That sounds like a horrible deal. Because the hope's here. You've been avoiding accountability. You've been avoiding Gor World from catching you. And that's what you want. You don't... Also, Chantal, you broke as F. You broke. You are so broke right now. Why did you give him all your money? You're hiding out from the authorities, from authority figures, because what? That's what you've been spending he's doing this because what? The hopes is like you want to avoid accountability from authority figures. Who's the authority figures? Gor World? You've been hiding behind trash cans. You've been hiding behind people. Man, that's no way to live a life. That's no way to have a relationship. I would say this to any client. Why the heck are you spending all your time with this man that you need to hide all the time? That's extremely unhealthy for anybody. Because the unseen obstacle here is you two are fighting all the time anyway. There's petty arguments. There's like, why? Why stay in a relationship? Why spend time with someone who treats you like shit? Who uses you and mistreats you all the gosh darn time? This is ridiculous. There's a negative influence. You're hiding behind the door and people are barging in to figure out what's going on because people don't like this dude. You're defending him so much when he gives you nothing in return. He can't even knock boots between the sheets with you properly. Really? Wow. So what's going for you? The Four of Swords. You want to bury this? This is wanting to be buried. I don't want to talk about it. It needs to be kept in the dark. Because here in the past, the King of Cups I don't know who the King of Cups was before this dude that you were spending time with, but this one treats you a lot better than this one does. At least this one was doing an equal give and take with you. This one is just taking. Because what's going here in the future? He's going to drain you dry. And I don't think you care. He's going to drain you absolutely dry until you are in the ground 6 feet under, and then he's still going to be taking from you. For what? Jeez Louise. At the bottom of the deck, it's the Knight of Cups. He keeps offering you love. He keeps offering all these things. The could-have-beens, the should-have-beens, the next times. Jesus criminy woman. Well, how many more next times you gonna have to hear from him to be like, oh, next time we will. Oh, I can't this time. Oh, you know, when we meet up in like 3 weeks. Oh, you know, just not today. I got a headache. Oh, I'm not feeling it. How many times has it been now? Because I bet you could count. And I bet you got to use both hands and all your toes. And then you still can't count the amount of times that he's pushed you off and kept you going and kept you on the hook. And now you're just dangling there, hoping that you're going to get put back in the water, but you aren't. And you're not going to get put in his pail either to get taken home. Why be treated like complete and utter shit? I'm just mad at this because, and this is for everybody. I'm mad on Chantal's behalf because no one deserves to be treated like this in any relationship. And I know there's a lot of people who are going to be like, but she deserves it. She deserves it. I'm like, no, you do not deserve to be having to be hidden. You do not deserve to be treated as a side piece. You deserve to be seen as an equal, as someone who deserves to be loved and cared for and shown off. You don't have to be someone's dirty little effing secret. Especially when you've given so much time, money, effort into this person. And they have given you nothing in return. Oh, sorry, I'm angry at this one. This one's... Ooh. It's in the middle of the deck. They've been avoiding you. This person, who has she been spending? Someone's like, I want to avoid everything. I want to avoid the consequences. I want to defend myself about how I've been being treated. I'm like, girl, no one deserves to be treated like this. And I know I've had my own criticisms of Chantal, but girl, no one deserves to be treated like a dirty little secret who's been hidden in the back closet, especially when you've given so much of your resources to someone. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Like, you're avoiding accountability. Why? Because the King of Swords has been manipulating the shit out of you. There's the Queen of Cups. They've been using your emotions against you. And they've been keeping you their dirty little secret up in their tower, away from everybody else. Because the 2 of Wands, they won't commit. They're always like, maybe, maybe not. That's where you've been spending your time. This is ridiculous. Because this isn't happening. You aren't going to get this guy to commit to you when he's just looking to drain you of every freaking penny you got. Whatever. Oof. Yeah, sorry, y'all. Oh boy. Ay. Lots of shade coming through. This is, and I think this is spirit too, of like, bruh, like, you don't deserve this shit. Here's the thing. She chooses to keep going back. And at the end of the day, it's going to be when do you choose you and when do you choose the other person? Because at this point, you haven't chosen you at all. But yeah, Brienne, I mean, again, and I feel like the sentiment's pretty people are like, yeah, they don't like her. And I would say there's definitely probably 40% of Gor World who would say, yeah, no, she deserves that because of all the shit she put other people through. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people who would. I've seen it. But then there's also like 60% of the community who's like, you don't deserve to be treated like shit either. So, Cinder, you're building a protection circle of Dr. Pepper. Y'all Dr. Pepper fans. I'm so happy for you all because you have not been corrupted by the cherry cough syrup. That's what I've called it. This is why I just can't have cherry things. I've been corrupted by cherry cough syrup. Can't do it. Yeah, Liz, exactly. Get some self-worth and leave these losers behind. It's not worth it. But that's who she's been spending her time with. Alas. But, again, he just wants to drain her of all of her money. Even after she's gone, he'll keep draining her dry. He'll talk about her. I don't know what she thinks, but whatever. Dr. Peter. I will say, I have joined the 7-Up brand in Canada Dry, so I can't say I'm not a Canada Dry. I am a Canada Dry girly. So, okay, what else is going on with Miss Chantal right now? I do want to take a look into what's actually going on with her and Salah. I feel like that's been a giant smokescreen. Also, y'all, here's something that's really interesting. That it's a pattern, it's a cycle. So the pattern and cycle of Chantal, as we know, right? End of the month, she always kind of goes strong because that's YouTube payday. She wants to like boost her numbers for YouTube payday, right? And then for Twitch, she gets paid the next week. So y'all, when she starts talking about Salah or going off against Salah or spewing things like that, just look at the week after when she's going to get paid. And look at the week after and when she gets paid and look at what she does. Because if you guys remember, this week, like this Thursday, she got paid Thursday. She then got the car. She's been gone all the time. But you know, the week before, the pay week, she was going off on Salah. She was getting views and memberships and views and chats. Just look. Just remember, we have 2 different payday cycles to now look at. One that coincides with YouTube and one that coincides with Kick. So just to be aware. But what's going on with Salah? Hey. Oh, Pepsi Max for Max Whimsy. Okay, but Pepsi Max is pretty damn good, I will admit. But hey. I sat outside yesterday and I could make s'mores. I should. Man, now I want to make s'mores. Cinder, why you do this to me? I will do it one. Yeah, just plug that thing in. Alrighty, so let's take a look. What's going on with Salah? Okay, yeah, these two are done working together. The contract, the business agreement, it's done. It's done. Why is this? Because someone's moving on. It's whatever agreements have happened in the past, they are long gone. They are done. And if there is something here, it's going to be years down the line for things to go down. Because from material influences, I still believe that they are talking. Don't get me wrong. 3 of Cups upright. She might be sending him a little bit of money here and there. They might be talking just a little bit here and there, but I do not believe it's super big at all. Again, I think a bigger majority of her stuff is being focused on Mr. Green, Peen, and Lasheen. Because the hopes here, the High Priestess, whatever control, whatever wishes, whatever desires Chantal had for him or with him, whatever soulmate sort of stuff that they had going on, it's just not working anymore. It's kind of done. It's over with. Whatever control, magical, spiritual control that she used to have is done. Because the unseen obstacle, the Knight of Swords reversed. These two are also, there's broken contracts, broken agreements. Also, she can't fly to him, or whatever travel arrangements that they had are just not working out. There's delays. There's people not committing. Also, there's just a lot of fighting whenever I think they do talk. Because the negative influence here is the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of impulsive energy. This is also someone's way too effed up most of the time to actually like have conversations, good conversations. Also, I do believe, because this feels like Salah, who's like, I don't want anything to do with you anymore. I'm gonna fight with you. And then there's Chantal, who's explosive and always on something. Allegedly, because the negative influence, the Hermit, these two are kind of really on opposite islands. Because in the past, Six of Pentacles, yeah, this is broken contracts, broken deals, broken. And then here in the future, Page of Cups reversed. Also, someone's, I think, too focused on starting something new. Also, kids, that's my Page of Cups reversed, young kids. But also, this is just being naive. These two might try and start something up new, and this could just be the cat as well, where it's like the only thing they really have yet is Julia, but I don't think that's not going to keep the tie there much. As that's not going to be a firm tie, because here at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles, yeah, you tried doing this, you tried planting your seeds, you watered it, you nurtured it, but it just didn't work out. The yellow brick road, the seeds of intentions that you planted just aren't going to come to fruition. Ugh, that's what I'm seeing here for Chantal and Salah's energy. Dark Wit Games. So Chantal has already gone through her second bankruptcy, if I'm not mistaken, and so she tried to get her second bankruptcy discharged in 2023, I believe. I think it was in 2023 or 2024 when she had to come back the first time to get her bankruptcy discharged, and because it was her second one, it did not get discharged like the first one. So I do believe she is still paying, and I don't know if there's like an appeal process or anything. So alrighty. Wonder who will end up with Chantal. I don't think anyone's really going to end up with Chantal in the end. I think she's going to have to sit and process a lot of things alone, because I think she's just pushed people away too much, or she's tried to control people, and they need to be away from her to process their own stuff. Allegedly, in my opinion. Yeah. Hey. Aww. Aww, I'm glad baby Chungus is having a good time, Cinder. Ooh. Yeah. Gonna become housebound. We will see. We will see. In my personal opinion, I see for Chantal, I don't know if she's gonna become housebound, but I feel like there's always been something medical that's kind of brewing for her. Whether that's housebound or if she's having to have almost full-time care in a facility. I'm not sure, but I don't want that for her, but that's kind of what I've been seeing for a couple months now. Oh yes, we also need to ask about the reported Ottawa and the cryptids. Yes. So okay. So let's keep going. Rose has an interesting question. Let's take a look. What is this 5K debt about? So let's see. Let's take a look at this 5K debt. What's this 5K debt all about? Huh. It's her ego and pride. Like, I need to win something at all cost. Why is this? About her home, about her family, about being in control of people, places, things. I need to win at all cost because I need to be the center of attention. I need to have... This is like my home base, but also if we look at this card, it's like I need to be the center of attention. I need to have everyone around me. Just from a material... Just from a financial influence. I needed the money, and I will sell my soul for it. She has past debts. Rob and Peter to pay Paul. I'm gonna grab clarifiers. What's this 5K debt all about? This is like, I need to win at all costs. This is like my pride and ego coming before anything. Why is this? Because I need to build up some protection, some sort of wall. I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself. Why is this? Because of my faith, my organization, organized groups, faith, belief, Four of Wands, my religion. What's with this 5K debt? So, jeez. So this money is supposed to be like, yeah. Okay, so this money is supposed to be like a bridge between one pay period and the next. Yep. So I'm going to start with the hopes first, but I want to grab all the clarifiers. Yeah. Yep. Oh, shit. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, 5K debt. What's this all about? This is about money. Money, 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 money. Having to hold on to money, wanting to keep shit under wraps. Why? Because like looking at this with the connection to higher self, community messaging, this is also like my Wi-Fi. This is like online shit. We also have here in the past something online. She paid money to somebody, in my opinion here, to shut someone up. I need to give you money to shut someone up because I need to win at all costs. I need to win at all costs. This is the pride before the fall. This is the ego. The ego is talking. I need to prolong something. I need to make sure that I win. And if I have to take out a loan, if I have to spend money over here, then that's going to help me win in the long term. I need to build something. I need to build up a dam. I need to make sure that people don't talk about things. Why is this? Because this has to do with religion. This has to do with faith, belief. With the Four of Wands as well. This has to do, to me, this is giving me like her adult yum community stuff. Because from material influence, she's connected. She has limitations. She's bonded. She's got bondage, connections, limitations, attachments. She's attached to something dark down and nasty and dirty. And her hopes is that she's able to make money, Ace of Wands upright, to help her transition to the next phase, or trying to like, I just need to do this, so keep these people quiet, get my money so I can pay everything back and kind of just move on. And I think what she's hoping is that she's going to make enough money from like adult content moving forward that she can cover it all. Or at least pay everything off so she's not 5K in the debt, but she didn't have the money right now. Because the unseen obstacle here, though, is she's going to have to go back to the drawing board. She's going to have to go back to the drawing board. She's going to have to figure out what's the next thing, because someone's got some unexpected news. There's some unexpected news, whether someone is getting money in other places, or is getting offers in other places that are bigger than what she can offer. Because the negative influence here is there's debt. This is all about karma, or I shouldn't say karma. This is about reactions to your actions are coming to bite you back in the ass. And these are things from the past that we've been worrying about that are coming to light. Because what's going for her right now? She is kind of flying out in the dark. She's trying to get up to the next level. She's trying to step up to the next thing. But she's doing so, she's almost kind of like stuck at the start. She's kind of stuck at the beginning, and she's kind of cycling through it. Because here in the past, someone wanted to expose something, and now it's like, okay, stay. Either you pay me or I expose. That's what this feels like. You want this, you don't want this revealing big moment? Well, I'm going to hold back. Are you going to pay me or not? And now here in the future, well, you didn't really pay me as much as you said you were going to. You kind of have kind of defaulted on your loan. Well, it's time to unlock hidden truths. It's time for justice. It's time for the light to come through, and it's time for the scales to balance. That's what I'm feeling about that 5K debt. It's trying to keep something under lock and key, though. This is a vault. Has to do something on the internet. Allegedly. That's what I'm seeing. Loan sharks? Potentially. I think that she's paying some stuff. She doesn't know. I think she's kind of getting bled left. She's getting bled dry for money and resources left and right from all sides. And I don't know if she knows which one to address at any given moment, because she has her own shit that she needs to work on. She has things coming from Mr. Greenpeen and Lachine. She's got stuff coming from maybe overseas and from the Middle East. And I don't know if she knows which one to pay off which, because I don't know if she's making enough money. And I don't think her adult work is paying as much as is kind of needed right now. So, yes, Red Rumen. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, El Chungus. Oh, goodness gracious. You are true. So, I'm now just going to look into... go back to comments. Yeah. Hey, go Wendy girl. Sorry I missed you. Oh my gosh, I don't know anymore. But if there's any other questions you want me to take a look at with Chantal, Salah. Oh, Cinder, I don't believe so. No, I don't think Amber. I do not think Chantal will take Amber's place on the LCU. I think Chantal is already in a space where she is, a lot of walls are closing in around her, especially with her chat, her beezers. I do not think she wants to go to a platform where it's going to just be constant negativity being spewed at her. At least on her own platform, she can have some control and keep things pretty positive, because I don't think she's in a really good spot right now. Where everyone's like, oh my goodness, how can you have such thin skin at this rate? And I'm like, well, I think she's going through a lot behind the scenes. I love it. So, okay. Any other questions that you guys want me to take a look at with Chantal? Again, who's she spending her time with? I don't know. But she is... I know who she's spending her time with. And again, she doesn't deserve to be treated like that. She really, really doesn't. You know what? I actually want to take a look. What does her life look like if she actually leaves that man? What is Salah's timeline feelings with Chantal from A to B to C to D? What does he gain from her? Sure, we can take a look at that. We can just take a look at Salah. I think from the very beginning, Cinder, that Salah was always a transactional relationship. And I don't know if he ever really liked her. I don't think she's his type typically, but let's just take a... I want to take a look. Let's take a look at the timeline of Salah's feelings for Chantal. So we'll start at the beginning. 10 of Pentacles reversed. You're nothing but money to me. And I really didn't like you all that much. You wanted to try and be friends, but I was always cheating on you from the very beginning. He was also very worried about her. I think once they moved into that new apartment, the seaside villa, he always very worried about her. Lots of nerves, lots of like worries of him coming on to her coming on to him, not feeling the best. Oh goodness. He also thought, I think he also saw her as extremely manipulative. Queen of Cups reversed, manipulative, gaslighting him like constantly. I don't think these are not good cards. How did he always feel about her? Always about money. He's always been really cheating on her. He's always had a third person in the background, or she's always had a third person in the background. He always felt worried as all get out of here about her. I think there's a reason why there was a doorbell attached to his room. I don't know what she tried on him when they were in Kuwait, but there's a reason why she was not allowed in his room. There's a reason why there was a doorbell. I don't know what she tried. I don't know what she tried, but it did make him very nervous and very, very, very nervous. This is also like my card of someone coming into the middle of the night and whether it was a consensual agreement or not. That's what this card to me has always been, whether it was consensual or not. There's something she tried, in my opinion. Queen of Cups reversed. She's also manipulative as all get out of here. And then, how did he feel about her? I think when she left, he was actually pretty happy. But I also think she promised to try and get him out of where they were. Again, Four of Cups reversed. He was apathetic. He was trying to get more out of the situation. It just never really ever came to fruition. He also sees her as like, okay, we just need money. This is an equal money beneficial thing. Also, her health is a lot worse than what people believe. Her health is really, really bad. How does he really feel about her in this timeline? Like, I just need the money from you. Her health is also really bad. He saw her as like, there are multiple different ways to look at this. There's multiple different masks that she really wears. Also, there's something to do with here with kids. But also, like, there was something that he was reminded of from maybe his past with her, maybe a past relationship, a past conversation. Like, there does seem to be like one or two happy times where they were interacting, but in reality, he just saw her as big old mommy money. That's really what he saw her as. And now I think he sees her as like, you're going to start spilling my secrets now. So, and you aren't going to be able to get away with what you're saying, what you're feeling, what you're doing, and what you're telling on me and my family. Because at the underside of the deck, you are an inconsistent bitch. That's how he sees her. It's how he's always seen her. You're very inconsistent. You are not the moneymaker you promised that you were. And you didn't give up the money that you said that you were going to and that you promised. You're very inconsistent. That's how he feels about her. That's how he's always seen her. That's the timeline of it. Oh, hey, Brooke, can I film a reading on QLR and her BF sometimes? I actually have done a reading on that. I think I have to remember where I did it. But I did do one on her and her BF. Is Salah ever going to spill on her? I don't know if he'll spill on her in the current foodie. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we can take a look here really quick. And Cinder, I think it's the second one, in my opinion. The second one. Did she do voodoo on him? Maybe she tried at one point, but that one card that I pulled, that Nine of Swords, that's always been my essay card. Oh, been like that for a while. But alas, again, why does someone have to have a doorbell on their room in their own home with a person who allegedly they get along well with? The only time I've ever seen someone have to have a doorbell on their room is when a partner is extremely mistreating the other to a point that it's like unhealthy. I don't feel sorry for romance scammers, but man, I don't what I believe. Just as I said, Chantal doesn't deserve to be mistreated. I don't believe anyone deserves to be mistreated to those points. I know a lot of people might feel differently than me, and that's fine. So go with. Yeah, is Salah ever gonna spill on her? For the right amount of money, he will. He's done mourning. He's done mourning. He's done grieving. He's just kind of waiting back and waiting for the best offer. You want to offer him money? He will. His hopes. May the best buyer win. May the best buyer. He be will. You make him the right amount of money offer, he will spill. He'll give you receipts. He'll give you phone calls. He'll give you text messages. He'll give you videos. He'll do it. How much you want to give? How much? How much is it worth to you? Any reactor could reach out to him and say, how much would it take for me to get the exclusive? He's willing. You got the right amount of money, he's willing to spill. Unseen obstacle, though, the magician reversed. This is a man who will play both sides, though. Also, you have to be extremely careful about what you're asking for. This is someone who will manipulate the storyline. Will he speak? But also, this is someone who you have to just be careful on what he's saying, how he's saying it, because it's going to be portrayed in one way, but that's not the full truth. There's the negative influence here, the 10 of Cups. He's pissed at her. Also, if she keeps continuously going after his family, this is gonna be bad. Also, again, he's not clean either, because what's going for him? There's some sort of love triangle going on here. Love triangle, but also he's not friends with her no more. Because here in the past, yeah, I was strong. I sacrificed a lot. And then here in the future, he wants to have money. He'll have money. Again, will he spill on her? Yeah, he will. Give him the money. So he's set up for life. At the bottom of the deck, 7 of Wands. He wants to be able to defend himself against things that are being said. If Chantal wants to keep going there, there's money. You want to offer him money? You offer him money. He'll do it. Because at the center of it, when the 9 of Wands reversed, he's walking on eggshells around her. And the best way to not walk on eggshells is to just speak his truth. Why is this? Because the 9 of Cups. He's like, he doesn't have resources. He doesn't have a lot of stuff going for him right now. But he's willing to make a deal. He's willing to make a deal. Work with other people. If I was Chantal, I'd be like, how much you giving that man? Because there's a lot of other people who will give him a lot more than what you can offer him. Especially if this other man of yours who lives in Canada is bleeding you dry. So that's what I'm seeing. Cinder, you know what? I really don't even want to deal with Rachel right now. I don't watch her. I don't know who it would be, but there's someone. Oh, is Chantal involved with? Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that Chantal is actually involved with Mr. Anime, Life with Ron, and any other little people. Like, it's pretty obvious. Like, come on, it's there. He's talked about it. Anime's all up in her grill. Yep, yeah. Liz, I wouldn't doubt on any of those. I wouldn't doubt if any of those, but you want to make the money. There's money to be made. And whoever gets that exclusive, it will be set up for life. Just saying. That's going to be a monumental video. Monumental. can make a lot of freaking money. Like that is the type of money that will be made on that video. It's going to be monumental. Whoever ends up getting it. Where does Anime live? I have no idea. Last I heard he was in Cali, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know who Anime really is, what he really looks like. I haven't been able to. There's way too many things going on there. Could a friend or family member of Salah talk to Chantal? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know why that would be that way. I mean, I think that they're still talking. Chantal and Salah, they're still semi-talking. But again, I think they're on bad terms. Is she gonna file her taxes this year? Will Chantal file her taxes this year? She might have to. That might be a requirement this year now that she's back in Canada. Jaybird, do you think he's still trying to get back to Canada? I don't think so. I think he's at least not with Chantal. What's exactly health-wise wrong with Chantal? A lot of stuff. I'm not a doctor, but from what she's told us, there seems to be a lot wrong. Oh yeah, I could do a reading on Ryan again coming up here soon. That's not a problem. I am going to... Yeah, I've seen that Suburban Hillbilly. Is Salah truly disturbed, like Chantal says? I think Salah just wants to be left the F alone, honestly. Like, is Salah... Why did Chantal go off? Again, I'm gonna say this because this is my personal belief. Chantal went off on Salah because she needed to make money, and she knows that everyone wants that tea that they want into that part of her life, and she wanted to make money so that she could have money to spend with Mr. Greenpeen and Lachine. That is my personal belief. Yeah, I don't... What was the motive for Chantal going off on Salah's family? I mean, I just told you what my opinion was on it. She's also... He wasn't talking to her. He was very... Like, they weren't talking. He wanted to split. He didn't want to be with her anymore. Why is it? Because he got what he wanted from her and then kind of wanted to move on. Because from material sense, she didn't pay him. It was death. It was over. Why did she go off on his family? Because she wanted to stop paying him. She wants to stop. She doesn't want that. Because the hopes here is she wants to manipulate the F out of him, get into his head, because the unseen obstacle, again, the Nine of Swords. She's worried and paranoid as shit about who he's seeing, what he's doing, what is he actually like doing, where is he? So she was mad. The negative influence as well. The Hermit, she's too much in her effing head. That's why did she go off on Salah? She's too much in her head. She's not getting out. She is ruminating about everything because she is just not, because she doesn't know. And so, like, instead, because she's been left in the dark, now she's just making up theories. Because the hopes for her, she wants exposure. She wanted Salah to tell on himself. She wants the community to turn against him. She wants the community and people to expose him. She wants people to expose him for him to react so she can react to him. Because she's not going to be the victim in it. Because he can't be the victim in it. She can't be the aggressor. So she is trying to get everybody to do it for her and manipulate everyone to do it for her. So then she can be seen as the victim at the end of the day. Because here in the past, there's a lot of things that she keeps ruminating about. Lots of bad memories, things that she can't place. Because here in the future, broken contracts, broken agreements. Again, like broken money promises. So like... That's why she was going off on Salah and his family. It's like he wasn't talking to her. She's worried as all get out of here, and she wants the community to turn against him. That's what I think. She wants the community to expose him, because at the bottom of the deck, this was all about gaslighting and manipulation of the people, places, and things around her. This is the community. This is Salah. This is her friends, her family, like her beezers, her clients. She wants to manipulate everybody to look one way and not look the other. I don't know. To me, this is obvious, but I know that there's a lot of people that say, but we need the confirmation. And I'm like, why do we keep listening to a liar? A known liar? Whatever. Oh, Cinder, yeah. Nah, Green Peen will always be the one that got away, and the one that Chantal will always be chasing after. Always. Because if that's the one that she's always wanted, the one that will freak her freak, who matches her in every way, the one that tells her no. Gen X mind? Yeah, I could definitely see that. Who plays him in chat, Suburban? Who plays Salah in chat? Probably one of her mods. So Salah, I mean, not Salah. Salah, I do believe, I don't know if he comes in to kick chat. Allegedly, supposedly, I don't think he comes into kick chat. But I do think it might be him in YouTube sometimes. So I do believe that it's one of her mods, though, who plays him. One of the mods always is. Whether that's Teardrop, Tracy, Scrape, Nina, whichever one you want to call. Whichever one of the day. Yeah. I don't know if he's been in chat since, like, I don't know. I don't know when, but I've always gotten March, but I could be wrong. He hasn't been in chat since, like, March. But, again, I could be wrong. Timelines are not always concrete. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Will Teardrop... You know what? We'll take a look at this whole Teardrop thing. Will Teardrop ever turn on Chantal? We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. That one I'm actually kind of interested in. Because I know that there is, I think there was a video Neo did on her. On Teardrop, or not a whole video, but like a piece of it. And let's take a look. Will Teardrop ever turn on Chantal? I don't know. We'll see. Will Teardrop ever turn on Chantal? Kind man reversed. At the center of it, I don't think Teardrop would be the first. Because just as much as Teardrop has on Chantal, Chantal has on Teardrop. These two are birds of a feather flock together. However, from the material influence, having it be the Justice card upright. If you want to play them games, you can win them prizes. If Chantal wants to go there, we can go there. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. You want to go there? We'll go there. That's the energy of Teardrop. These two are nasty. Nasty, nasty. I don't think Teardrop wants to. However, if Chantal wants to go there, you want to go for my eye, I'll go for both of your eyes. You want to play them games, you're going to win them prizes. Because the hopes here, yeah, let's just turn over a new leaf. Let's leave me the F alone. I'm going to start my own thing. You can go do your own. I also get here, though, is that if things start going south with Chantal, Teardrop will be the one who puts the nail in the coffin. And if Salah's the one who starts it, Teardrop will be the one who ends it. If that's where it comes down to, I will end you. Because the unseen obstacle, Chantal's got a lot of power. She's got a lot of influence. She's got a lot of resources and material on Teardrop because the negative influence. These two have been doing witchy shit behind the scenes. They can go both at each other. What's going for these two? They both are holding on to each other's secrets. They're both holding on to each other's burdens. Because here in the past, I don't know what sort of pact y'all want to do, but I don't want any part of it. And here in the future, Six of Swords reversed. I'm not going with you wherever you're at. Because at the bottom of the, I don't want to know what they've been mixing and matching and making. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Would Teardrop turn on Chantal? Y'all. These two do some nasty work together. Very, very, very nasty work. Black magic, ill intentions, voodoo dolls. Why is this? Because we have an urgency. We are bringing together community, fire truck. If there's an emergency, because from material influence, I will expose everything that I know. You going down, I'm going down, you're coming down with me. This is a commitment. I'm committed to it. I want to make money, I will do it. From material influence, I want to make money, I will do it. Just from material influence, because of the hopes, Teardrop would bury Chantal if it came down to it. There's money to be made here, and Teardrop knows it. She's in a bad enough financial state, she'll start smelling. Because the unseen obstacle, there's a lot of stuff that's being trapped or hidden away. Everything's locked within a cage. This negative influence here is someone needs to have a wake-up call. These two are nasty. I don't like this energy. What's going for this situation? You're between choices. These two are between choices right now. Are we going to keep carrying this or are we not? You're in the past. Yeah, we're building up some sort of pact, whatever the hell that is. I don't want to know. Again, you go down, I'm going down with you. Or you're going down with me, and here in the future. Yeah, she will reap what she has sown. She will harvest whatever is going on. Because here in the future, sure, it's the rose with the Six of Swords reversed. This is like not moving. We aren't. This is like lack of communication. Again, someone wants to move on potentially at the bottom of the deck. I will reap what I'm sown. I will reap my harvest of what I've all gathered. Or what I know. Y'all, Teardrop would. Again, I keep saying though, you want to go there? We can go there. Teardrop could bury Chantal. And I'm not going to go into what Teardrop knows because I don't want to know. I don't want to effing know. I don't. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I've delved far enough and I want to get out of it. Ding, 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 ding. Out. It's not. Okay. I'm going to do one last thing here. I don't know what blood bonds. I don't know. I don't freaking know. I don't want to know. Oh, yes. Well, thank you, Suburban. Yeah. All that energy can go the F away. Goodbye. I do not accept it. I do not want it. It can get returned back to wherever it came from. I don't want it. It can go and be turned and transmuted, make it something different. I don't want it. Goodbye. Alrighty. Much better. Alright. So I'm going to end this reading here today with just a quick weekly spread of what's kind of coming up here for Chantal this week. Looking from April 27th to May 3rd of 2026. So let's just do the last weekly reading for, let's just do her weekly check-in and then we will end it there. All right, let's just take a look. What's kind of coming up here for Miss Chantal this week? So Monday, Ten of Wands. This is the releasing of a burden, releasing of a person, place, or thing that no longer serves her. Or this is she's overburdened, overworked, overstressed. She's damn near burnt out on Monday, where she's like, you need to let go of shit, but she's refusing to let go of things. Because on Tuesday, she's gonna have an aha moment of like, I need to rest, relax, figure out my next move. What can I do? How can I do it? It's like I need to have this aha moment of like, what are my next steps? Because Wednesday, she wants to get control or power over people, places, things again. It's like I want to have control of the storyline. I want to have control of my life. I want to be the leader, the producer, the writer. I'm gonna have control over me. This Thursday, she's gonna be nervous as shit. She's nervous. She is worried. There's a lot of anxiety. People, places, things that are going on. She could be acting very, very nervous on this day, where her nerves seem to be a little bit more. I also get like she's chewing or biting on her fingernails quite a bit. If she does come on live this day, because I feel like that is a big maybe. If she'll go live on Thursday, just due to how anxious she is. Then we have Friday. Oh, heartbreak on Friday. Something is not going her way on Friday, May 1st. This is like heartbreak. This could be some medical stuff that might be going on. I also get blood pressure. Like if she does come online, like she's going to have a very red face. She should probably go into the hospital if she isn't already. Like blood pressure, blood pressure, blood pressure. Like hacks. But she is really heartbroken this day, probably a little bit angsty, angry, ragey, just due to it feels like a lot of emotions are bubbling underneath the surface. Saturday feels like she's going to be happy on Saturday, or she's going to try and be happy on Saturday. But there's something might get exposed Saturday with the sun upright. It's like the negativity is pushing, things are getting pushed out of the tower so they can come to the light. Things that might be getting exposed. And then there's Sunday. Then there's the community making money, trying to divert narratives, having a community, having people, super chats. Could be a really good day for her for making money next Sunday. So, and then at the bottom of the deck, this all has to do with a relationship, it feels like this week. A toxic codependent relationship. That's what this week is kind of focused and or centered around. Other information we can get here for tomorrow. Yeah, guys, she might be on something. Overindulgence and vices. Tomorrow, Ten of Wands. She's overburdened on something. She's feeling horrible, actually. Feeling ill, sick. This could be mentally, physically, spiritually, and or all of the above, because we are indulging in things that we probably shouldn't. Tuesday, it's for an aha moment. It's time to clear things out, remove the old, try something new. Because on Wednesday, she wants to get a commitment. She wants to be a part of a couple. She wants to be in power. Thursday, though, she can try to do something spiritual to try and get something over on somebody. Yeah, and she's nervous as shit. I'll get out of here. Also, I don't know when the next full moon is, or if there is a full moon, or if there's a new moon coming up. But like she wants to protect herself from, it feels like the walls closing in around her, because on Friday she's trying to keep secrets in. Again, I don't know between Thursday and Friday this coming week if she'll be online. It's gonna be a crapshoot. Something feels off because on Saturday she's trying to attract positive things into her life, attraction, manifestation, energetic pulls, but things are going to have to come to light here, because then on Sunday, like her manifestations are coming to light this week, because and then on because on Sunday it seems like it's time for the river, it's time to go to the next phase, passage of time, things are kind of happening now. Because then here at the bottom of the deck, yeah, there's something to do with a relationship with money. This could be a transactional relationship. This could just be a codependent relationship of some sort. But she's trying to manifest money, getting money this week. So That seems to be like an underlying theme. So that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling. I hope y'all enjoyed today. If y'all want, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to try and remember to put timestamps here at the end. Otherwise, I really just want to say a great big thank you to everyone who's been watching. It really means a lot. Let me know your own thoughts down below in the comments. I really appreciate everyone who's been here, whether you're on the replay gang or in the live chat. So thank you all again so very much. And I hope to see you guys in the next video and live. So thank you all again. And bye-bye.